today I'm gonna show you your new assignments for this week. I'm gonna give you some examples. The circle ones I'm going to do, and then I'm gonna give you some problems to do on your own for this assignment. This is the video assignment, which is the first one that you're gonna have for the week. So you guys, we've been working on one-step equations for now. Next week, we're going to start two-step equations, but for now, it's going to be one-step equations. These are word problems. We're going to practice some how to set up an equation, and then we have to solve it. Now, the most important thing about these word problems that we're doing is using units. That's one thing that is very important. It helps me when I read word problems, it helps me find the result first, because that would be the one after the equal sign. That's like usually what I do. Now it depends each of the word problem what kind of operation you're going to be doing. So it can be adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing, depending on what you're looking for. Okay, so let's work with the first one. Natalie buys organic almonds priced at $77 from the grocery store. How much did she pay the cashier if she received 23 in change? So if she received $23 in change, that sounds like the result. So I'm going to use that as my structure over here. Now she had some kind of money, right? And then she got, and the price that she paid is 77. So it sounds like we're going to subtract here from some amount. That some amount is what we're really, the unknown. We don't know it. So we can use X. So X minus 77. Now, x minus 77, we are right here to solve for that. We add 77 on both sides. And then we get, that goes away. And then we get x equals 23 plus 77 is 100. 100 what? $100. There we go. That's it. That's how you solve these things. All right. So the first thing that we're doing is definitely doing our equation, and then we're solving for it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave you for number 2. I'm going to do number 3. It says John was gifted a pack of crayons. We're talking about crayons now. He gave 13 crayons to his friend Ria and was left with 11 crayons. How many crayons did the pack contain? That sounds very similar to the one we just did, right? So we have kind of a result here. So he's left with 11 crayons. So I'm gonna use that as my result. Then he says he had a pack of crayons. So, but I don't know how many are in that pack. It could be any type of pack. So X, right? And then minus, so he gave 13 away. So take away, guess what? We're going to subtract. All right, so those are the words that so like giving away, kind of like, you got to look for those words. Remember in the first quarter we worked with that? That's what we're doing, but we're now solving for equations. So plus 13, and then that goes away, and then x equals 11 plus 13, which is 24. 24 what? 24 crayons. All right. Okay, so I hope this helps. Let's do number 5. So on number 5, sorry guys. On number 5, it says Trevor takes up a test at school and completes it in 1 hour. In an hour. So an hour, remember, there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. I might be asked that. Right. Okay. So the test has 2 sections. If it takes 35 minutes to complete the first section, how much time does he have left to complete the second section? Okay, so here we're talking about minutes, and here we're talking about hours. So we need to know that in 1 hour, there is 60 minutes here, because we're going to need it, because we need that to be minutes. Okay, so then it says, so it takes up to and completes it in 1 hour. So completed in 1 hour sounds like the result, so I'm going to use this as the result. And then the test has 2 sections. He took the first section, he took it in 35 minutes, right, to complete 1 section. So how much does it have left? So we gotta find out what's the rest of 60, right? So to find out, we're gonna have to see what plus 35 is 60. That's how you find out. Then the other test must have taken that number of minutes. So let's find that out. So minus 35 minus 35. That goes away. And then x equals 25, what? 25 minutes. All right, so this is adding and subtracting equations. So one-step equations. These are problems that require adding and subtracting. Now, you are working with integers, so it could be, it could be a negative number. It could be, those are integers, right? Positive and negatives. All right, so then we have this. We're gonna do some multiplying and dividing. So let's do that. I'm going to show you the other stuff that I shouldn't. Anyways, so I'm going to do the ones that are circled over here. So it says one-step equations. We are multiplying and dividing here, okay? But we don't need to know that. We just need to read, okay? So the first thing it says, Jamie paid the rent well past the due date. So he was late for the months of April, May, and June. As a result, he had been charged a total of $75 as a late fee. How much did he pay as the late fee per month? So per month, that tells me that I'm going to find out how much did he pay for 3 months. But the result was that I had to pay a total of 75. So 75. And then how many months? 1, 2, and 3. 3 months. And then I have to find then the number, the fee. How much was the fee? So I'm going to use X as the fee. This is the fee, right? Fee. And this is going to help me find how much I paid for each month. So then to solve this, I divide because it's multiplying. So I divide, I do the opposite. That goes away. And then X divided by, and then 75 divided by 3, that's $25, right? All right. Okay, so that's how I do number 1. That is a multiplication one-step equation. All right, let's do number 2. The kindergarten section of Lehigh Valley has 12 classrooms. If each classroom can accommodate 15 kids, well, that sounds like a division problem. How many kids can the kindergarten section accommodate in all? So here I am looking for, there's 12 classrooms, and the total would be, okay, so each classroom can accommodate 15 kids. So I'm going to use this as the total, right? And then that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I know, okay? And I also know that they are, so we're looking for how many kids, and then I can put in 12 classrooms. So I don't know how many kids, so that's my unknown. And then you can use any letter, by the way. I just use X because it's more useful. It's more people use it more. Anyway, so 12. So divided by 12, that will give me how many kids I can accommodate in each section. How many kids something section accommodating in all. So like in all the classrooms. Okay, so that makes sense. So times 12 times 12, that goes away. And then it would be X equals 15 times 12, which is 180 kids in total. All right. Then I have, then that's it. I'm going to leave you there because I want you to do some problems. Maybe I'll do another one like this. Number 4. Okay, so Melanie works as a nanny and is paid $14 per hour. If she puts in 40 hours of work in 7 days, how much does she earn each week? So when I want to know something like this, I'm mostly going to use division, okay? So then I go, okay, so what's the total? So it says 40 hours. She puts 40 hours. So 40 hours in total. And then I want to know, she gets paid $14. $14. So $14 per hour. And then my question was, how much does she earn each week? So I don't know that. So X divided by 14 will give me How much does she earn this week? Each week. In 1 week, I'm sorry. So 14 times 14, that goes away, and then X equals $560 she earns per week. All right. Okay. So I hope this helps. Please go to my class Mondays at 11 a.m. I am willing to help you each individually. If you had any questions, then you would have asked me and stuff like that during the class and stuff. So it's really helpful for you guys to go through the classes. All right. And then we can go through the information together. All right. See you guys.